They've got it with 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Dot.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
Man, Mike, I thought he was going to take that one all the way in for a touchdown, but give credit to the defense. Touchdown saving tackle, really good effort. But now they're going to have to buckle down and dig in because they're facing 1st and goal at the 1.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Dot.
They'll try to run this one in. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Whoa.
Brings up 2nd
Gun,
and
gun.
goal.
Dot.
They'll go with him again. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
12. 12.
Motion.
Dot.
Back to throw. Burrow. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. The TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Here's Lowe to throw. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
Lowe. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's the punter now. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a 2nd defender at him, maybe? Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the 1st half, it hasn't worked.
Here we go. Hey, can.
On 1st down, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. 11, Thomas.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Burrow from the the gun here on third down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's still on his feet, and he will score again. Jamar Chase, touchdown Bengals. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Packers offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On first down, it's Love. That is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many
defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals add on to their already sizable lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Set, hut.
From the gun, it's Love. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath, but give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
We're not even at halftime yet, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has completely taken over the game. It's just sack after sack after sack. This is going to be a long day for this offensive group if the O-line doesn't figure something out here in a hurry.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
In motion,
red.
Reed.
60 red.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's going to be sacked, but there is a flag down. Not sure how close he was to being offsides.
Still 3rd down.
Let's go. Ready?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On the return is Jones. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down.
And the Bengals first down.
Gun. Shot. 180. Shot.
On first and 10, Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Here we go. 11, Mike. Hey, can. Shot.
Burrow. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10.
Makes it second and 10 at the
Throwing is Willis. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
brings up third and 2.
Ready.
Now Willis. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL. It's the first half of the season, but as you can see, he's already leading the league in passing yardage.
Here we go. Shot.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup.
Shot.
Second and
stick with him again. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Kaiser White able to make the tackle.
That's a gain of 4.
Stop!
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
That's good for a Bengals.
Stop!
Here's a run. And he's into the end zone yet again. Chase Brown, touchdown Bengals. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. That is about as good a half as you will ever see out of a running back. Greg, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the first half.
And he's been the difference maker, Mike. I mean, I wish I had him on my fantasy team. I mean, this guy has come out with something to prove today. I can't wait to see what he has in store for the second half.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals stretch things out even further. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Throwing Willis. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Willis now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Logan Wilson. He's able to get to the quarterback for the 2nd time here in this first half.
I think here offensively, they got to go in at halftime and regroup. The play caller, the offensive line coach, the quarterback, they got to make sure they're on the same page. It just doesn't seem like they're all communicating the pass protection assignments the right way, because he continues to end up on his back. And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet.
Gun. Stop.
A first down throw for Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara. Players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. McPherson now for the PAT. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Bengals will add one more onto their big lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now a hit, and he lost the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now give on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line.
1-1, ready?
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Second and 8.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide shot. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Wide 80. Stop.
Now, Burrow. Forced out wide. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Packers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's 1st and 10.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Come on.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
At the 41-yard line.
On 1, ready? Gun. Shot. Wide 80. 11 MT tight. 11 MT tight. Shot.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And with that, NFL history. That's the record. 7 touchdowns in 1 game. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Packers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10.
Ready? Stick the eagle! Stick the eagle! Ready?
Willis to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
On the jump! Cut! Hey!
To throw, here's Lewis. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again. Jamar Stewart, what a half he's putting together. 4 sacks now in the ballgame.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Trey Hendrickson. He's been hard to handle, to say the least. That's now 3 sacks, 3 in the first half.
What an unbelievable performance by this pass rush to start this game. And then on the flip side of things, I'm not sure if things could get any worse for this offensive line. I mean, they've got to figure something out, and they've got to do it in a hurry because they are completely outmatched right now at the moment.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Oh, the ball's out. It looked like a Packer was able to corral it, and indeed, possession stays with Green Bay.
Brings up third down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long, and that is incomplete.
I understand it's 3rd down, and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down, you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that first down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle, ball falls incomplete, and now brings up 4th down.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
17-yard line.
Gun! Dot!
Drive will start on the ground. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Evan Williams is there for the stop. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. This is just getting silly at this point. That's his 8th touchdown of this game. McPherson now for the PAT. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Bengals are able to extend the lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now a hit. He lost the football. And it's last minute of this first half. To throw is Clifford. Headed left, buying time. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Bengals have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. To throw, here's Clifford. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass falls incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He runs with it. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up third down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Here's 3rd and 7.
Go!
Clifford looking to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Here's their punter now as he is on to punt for Green Bay. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
On first down, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That's caught! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout.
Come on, ready? Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that back